If you're watching from a phone, from a computer, from a tablet, from a fridge, or even from your grandma's life support, just go down and hit the like button and please subscribe. I'll appreciate it. So we all know about hyper-realistic games. They're like the new thing. You got GTA with really good graphics, although you need like a plane turbine to fucking run that because it's way too heavy. Minecraft. There's this one game that is coming up that looks way better than real life. There's some games that if you compare them to real life, they look super different. Now, there was this particular game that came out, Horizon Zero Dawn. I played this game and it was awesome. I didn't do everything because, I don't know, every time I played a game when I was younger, it was just trying to finish the game and that's it. So I could say, oh, I finished the game. That's the same thing I did with Zelda Breath of the Wild. I just defeated Ganon and then for me, that's it. The game was done. But there's obviously a bunch more things to do. Now I'm playing the game again and I'm trying to do as much as I can. I'm not going to do 100% of the game because that shit's nuts. But I'm going to do the majority of it. The first game had really good mechanics, a really good story, really good gameplay. It's a PlayStation exclusive, so you cannot play it if you're on PC or on Xbox. Although now we do have it on PC, but I doubt we're going to have it on Xbox. The thing is, some consoles can only do so much. But when you put the games in the computer with a 3090 Ti, you can make this game look amazing. Like the trailer already looks really good. In the game, there are some new mechanics. Like now we're going to be able to glide. I don't know if they copied that from Breath of the Wild or Fortnite. Maybe we're going to have a Battle Royale mode in this game. There's some new mechanics like swimming. We're going to be able to slide now. There's a bunch of new animals that we're going to be able to defeat. Or mecha animals. I don't know how I'm supposed to call them. At this point, games are not just story based. Think about how the game looks. Back in the day, we'll have like PS2 games with really bad graphics, but we will still enjoy them just because the story was good. Think about the old Zeldas, like Zelda 1, like the Legend of Zelda. I'm playing it now. Like I've never played it before, but I started playing it. I'm planning on playing all the Zelda games because I like Breath of the Wild so much, and the first Zelda game that I played was Ocarina of Time, which was really good. I never finished it, but it was really good. And I'm planning on playing all of them. Now, the game is just pixels, like I get it for the time, but like people didn't care. Even now, some people don't care about the graphics. It was just like the story is so good, the nostalgia is so good that people just love playing those games. It's like the Pokemon games. Like I would play Fire Red and Leaf Green and I'll still be amazed. Like I'll still love the game. I think those games are way better than the new 3D games. The black and white games, for me, those are like the best games there are. Story-wise, those are the best games. And they are like, grab me the most. That's actually the only Pokemon game that I've finished to completion. Like I've done everything there is to do. But back to the Horizon game. It's just amazing what people can do now. Imagine like in 20, 30 years. Literally, what's this console name? What's the console name from AOT? Not from AOT, from SAO, from SAO. So our online is the Nerf Gear or something like that. Eventually we're gonna have one of those, and we're gonna be able to like play as if it was real life. It really scares me that we're gonna be able to do that. If I'm still alive, I don't know. I may just walk out this door and then I don't know, a piano can fall on top of me. Games like Uncharted 4 with really good graphics got a good rating. Most of it because of how good it looks. Like, don't get me wrong, the story is great. I didn't play Uncharted, but I saw someone play Uncharted, basically a playthrough. And the game, the story was good, but like what I enjoyed the most was the visual part of the game. Everything you do, like, it just looks beautiful, and that's appealing to people. Like, for someone who doesn't play games, just how a game looks, it attracts them. So the better a game looks, the more people it's going to attract. The more people are going to buy it. The more people are going to enjoy it. Even if the story is shit, they may just go back to play the game just because of how the game looks. If you have a fucking Nintendo 64 game in 2022, it's not gonna sell as much. Maybe it's gonna sell because of the fan base behind the games or like the history of the game, I don't think new players or new casual people or casual gamers are gonna buy the game. If Among Us 2 comes out, and instead of like the little sus people, it's just like squares. And the thing is, like, if you can only kill them if you're like in one of the sides, that who the fuck is gonna buy? Everyone's just gonna play the regular Among Us at this point, right? However, if you have a new game where instead of the little sauce people, let's say VR, or let's say it's more interactive, let's say you have a GTA, like GTA characters as Among Us, and then you actually have to get close to them and stop. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you're using your grandma's life support to watch this, please just don't do it. Let your grandma be happy. I think one of my fish are fighting.